Hello, my name is Neha and welcome back to NeetCode Easy. Today we are solving problem 10, valid palindrome. Let's proceed with the problem statement. Given a string S, we need to check if it's a valid palindrome. Keep in mind, a palindrome ignores non-alphanumeric characters and is case insensitive. Alphanumeric characters means letters from A to Z, both lowercase and uppercase, and numbers from 0 to 9. So essentially, the string is a palindrome if it reads the same forward and backward, ignoring the special characters or any space. Let's see the problem example here. Example 1, we have a string S. Was it a car or a cat I saw? So what we can do here is we can remove extra spaces and the question mark, which is non-alphanumeric character, and then compare with the original string. If it reads the same, we return true, and as you can see, the output is true because it's a palindrome. And that's the easiest way to solve the problem. Simply create a reverse copy of the given string, removing all spaces. Let's take this. So the original string will be, was it a car or a cat I saw? So this is our original string. We will create another variable where we store the reverse copy of the given string. So it will be starting from the backward, WASIT ACARR ACAT ISAW, and we then compare both strings. If they match, we return true, it's a palindrome. Otherwise, it's not, we return false. However, this approach takes big O of n time, also big O of n space, since we store the reverse string separately. Another approach is to use two-pointer technique. So two-pointer technique allows us to check for a palindrome without any extra space. So the core idea is we start it at the beginning of the string and another pointer at the end. And as we move the pointers toward each other, suppose first letter is W for left pointer, for right pointer we have W as well, they match, so we keep moving forward. We skip any non-alphanumeric characters such as space, question mark, special character, and then we match characters at both pointers. If they match, we continue checking. If they don't, we return false and we break the code. This method improves space efficiency while maintaining big O of n time complexity. Now we understand the idea here. Let's comment these lines out and let's start writing our code. Here we are using Python as always. So we first begin with our pointers. We will need two pointers. Let's call the first one left, and we'll start this pointer at index 0, the beginning of the string. The second pointer, let's call it right, and this will start at the end, just like we discussed here. So it will start at the end. So how are we gonna start at the end? We simply subtract 1 from the length of the string. So len s minus 1. So this will lead us at the end of this given string. Now we loop while left is less than right. So we create a while loop where we check while left is less than right. While this statement is true, that means we'll keep checking characters from both ends until the pointers meet in the middle. And if the characters at the left index is not alphanumeric, like a space, comma, etc., we skip it by moving left one step forward. So we again are gonna use while loop. So while left is less than right and not, while it's not alphanumeric. So to check if it's not alphanumeric, we are gonna use a Python function here. So s left. So this is a built-in function in Python which is going to detect if it's a alphanumeric character, if it's an alphanumeric character here. So if it's not, just move the pointer ahead to the next character. So left plus equals 1. We'll do the same for right pointer. While left is less than right and not as right, our function. So for right pointer, we skip it by moving right one step backward because we are going from right to left. So if the character at the right index is not alphanumeric, we skip it by moving one step backward. So right minus equals 1. Then we compare the characters at left and right. To convert them, we are first gonna convert both characters to lowercase to make the comparison case insensitive. So if dot lower is not equal while this statement is not true, we return false. And if the characters matched, we move left forward, and similarly we move the right pointer backward to check the next pair. So left plus equals 1, right minus equals 1. And once we finish checking all characters without finding a mismatch, that means the string is a palindrome. We return true. So at the end, we return true. And that's how our code looks like. It's ready to use. Let's run it and see if the test cases pass. We have an error here. Let's see where we are going wrong. Okay, we missed parentheses here. Sorry. Yeah, you can see the test cases are passed. It's working perfectly fine for the valid inputs. So in our solution, we are not using any extra space here. We are only using pointers left and right, and we are checking everything once in the entire loop. So the loop runs once for each character, maintaining time complexity big O of n and space big O of 1. Exactly what we are recommended here. And that's how we solve problem 10. If you are enjoying this series, check out my other videos. Our next problem will be two integers sum 2. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.